Showtime!
10 seconds flat.
Falcon! Punch! Well, this sucks. You are nothing to me!
Welcome everybody to an early special Chibi No Podcast episode, the special E3 edition.
Because we won't be able to record later this week, so this is a special one for you guys.
And we kind of want, well, it'd be nice to get it out, I think, early for you guys as well, since we got Monday coming up, and normally you guys get the Sunday episode, so this will give you guys our thoughts just a little bit before E3, a few days, so.
Yeah, 5 days exactly.
Yeah, 5 days exactly.
Before huge reveals,
Good,
upsets,
hopefully good
surprises, Jose screaming, fanboyism,
There will be tears next week.
Somebody's gonna cry. My money's on Nintendo.
No, Nintendo's gonna cry tears of joy.
If they announce the game you guys know I want, I will be crying. You guys will be like, Miles, what's all going on since you got the day off?
Dude, no. You know what
I don't know. I'm just eating at Olive Garden by myself right now.
You know what would happen is Miles would be like, well, I'm going to quit my job and just focus on this full time once that comes out.
Actually,
and it's like, and then just call
I thought about it.
Call the people who used to be signed with. It's like, yeah, Halo 2's on and I'm still godlike. Oh, okay, we'll sign you again. Okay, sweet. And he making that 5Gs.
We forgot to do our introductions in case. This is our first time doing a live streaming on Twitch, if you're on it right now. If you don't know us, the one speaking right now is David the Smash fan. Then we got, to my right,
Miles the tech guy.
Then we got
Mr. PlayStation himself, Jose.
And last but not least, Diego the little brother. Woohoo!
The one that does
on
nothing.
a cell phone as well, doesn't do anything.
I'm looking for mics.
He contributes nothing and asks for everything. That's his
That's
own.
some cold stuff.
All right, so
Let's have an analogy to it too.
there's tons of stuff to talk about this episode, but let's go with a quick rundown of the schedule. We got Miles here who will give us that info. Miles, what does the day look like?
We got some new schedules kind of going on. Microsoft's going to start at 9:30 a.m. Isn't this Pacific time right now?
Yeah, that's Pacific time.
Yeah. So we got Pacific time that's going to start at 9:30 a.m. for Microsoft Press Conference. Interestingly enough, originally it was announced that they're going to start off with a big Halo announcement in the morning, but looking at this, it's actually just going to be Microsoft Press Conference from 9:30 to 11, and then you're going to have a break.
Hey, Miles, put the mic to your lip.
Secret game.
There we go. We couldn't hear
That
you.
sound better?
Yeah,
okay,
there you
sorry.
go.
So Microsoft's at 9:30, and then it looks like they're gonna have a break at 11, and then EA's gonna come out at 12, until about 2 o'clock, and that's when Halo's actually gonna have its own little panel.
At 2?
Yeah, they changed.
So
it.
they're gonna have their own. So it's not part of the. Is it still gonna be part of the whole Microsoft conference or
they're
not?
having an EA press conference right after Microsoft at 12, and then they're doing Halo at 2, guys. It's kind of weird. So they're doing that, and then we have the Ubisoft press conference at 3. Looks like the Halo thing's going to be 30 minutes.
Ooh, so 15 minutes,
interesting.
one of each?
Yeah, so that might be a whole stage of
Or
343.
maybe 20
so that
minutes.
means they're
20
not-
minutes, Halo 2.
No,
and then
30 minutes we get of Halo, so that means to me that they ain't going to show a lot of Halo 5. I guarantee
No, yeah,
that.
that's
We
like
might get like another trailer.
I'm pretty sure it'll be 20 minutes of Halo 2 and
like
then
a
10
nice
minutes.
trailer, like maybe a 2.5 minute trailer.
Maybe
every E3 they do that, because we're not going to see gameplay, I guarantee, until next year. That's my prediction, though.
I really want to see gameplay. Like
I do
the
too,
demo
but I don't
gameplay.
think we'll see it.
No,
And I this is what I'm guessing. This is just my prediction. I'm guessing they're going to announce Halo 2, and I'm guessing they're going to announce it. You're going to get the beta next year in the summer when you purchase Halo 2 for Halo 5. That's my guess. That's a prediction.
Don't give out your predictions just yet.
Well, it's in the context, but I know what you mean. So after that, though, sorry to get back on focus, we got Ubisoft's conference coming up at 3 after that, and that will be an hour. And then we'll have Sony's conference, which doesn't start until 6 o'clock at night.
What are they going to do before that?
Which is really cool. If you like IGN, though, the post show after is going to be with Troy Baker.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Wait, so what's before that?
It's just break. So Ubisoft's going to go from 3 to 4, and then the rest is just nothing until 6 o'clock.
Wait, is this Monday still or Tuesday?
Yes,
all
Monday.
Okay, so what's Tuesday? So Tuesday, has that changed?
Tuesday starts off at 9 o'clock, and that'll be Nintendo's digital event.
That'll be at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
For Mountain, yeah, so 9 o'clock Pacific. And then we're not going to get anything until 12 o'clock. And that'll be Sunset Overdrive, followed by Fable Legends and Killer Instinct Season 2. and then Witcher 3. That's all in 1 hour for those 4 games.
Holy cow.
So then we're going to jump right to Destiny, a PlayStation game we don't know about. 2 o'clock's going to be the Advanced Warfare, so I know we'll get tons of footage on that. Another unannounced Nintendo game. I'm guessing it might be Zelda, but I don't know. Maybe Zelda will get around that time. Arkham Knight they're going to show, some Dragon Age, another PlayStation game, Battlefield we're going to see, Homefront, and then Division, Civilization, Below, and then 3 PlayStation games follow the night until 7 o'clock. It's going to be a long day Tuesday of just games. And then finishing off here on Wednesday. Oh, never mind, not finishing off. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, PlayStation game, EA Sports game, Metro they're going to show. Shadow of Mordor, Battlecry, another Nintendo game, Mortal Kombat 10. That's going to be at 2:40.
That's going to be sick.
Then this is when we'll get Assassin's Creed at 3. And then we'll get some Alien Isolation, Dark Souls 2 DLC, another Nintendo game at 4. Madden, Project Spark, Borderlands, a pretty sequel, will be at 5:20, followed by Far Cry 4, The Crew, then another, and then now a Ubisoft secret game, and then Crystal Dynamics special game at 6:40, and that'll close the night. Then Thursday, our last day, we're gonna have a Nintendo game open up at 11. So actually Thursday's gonna be the later day. Then we'll have some Lego Batman, Hunt, Diablo 3 for PS4, some Dying Light footage in the afternoon. Then we'll have some Eve Valkyrie finally, another Nintendo game, a Secret E3 game, Tales of Exilia, that'll be around 3 o'clock. Then we got some Xbox Showcase, I don't know what it's about. Then we got another Secret game, Lords of the Fallen, Arena of Fate, Hotline Miami 2, PlanetSide 2 for PS4 is going to be at 5, followed by, looks like 5:20 will be Metal Gear Solid 5. They're going to have something that's going to be the end of the E3.
Huh.
So lots of good stuff, it sounds like. Lots of good games.
Apparently it's not that exciting because Jose is sleeping right here. Look at him.
I'm chilling over here.
He's tired. So
All right.
we should probably start with Jose so you can wake up here.
What?
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So we saw, or we heard a lot of spaces where it says unannounced PlayStation, unannounced Wii U game
TBA.
to be announced, whatever it is. What do you think they are, Jose, for PlayStation? Do you think they're new IPs or they're
Any games
something
you think
new?
they're hiding that you can call out?
Like that you have a good
So this
idea.
is this is not my prediction, correct?
It is your prediction,
This
essentially.
this is more.
No, because this is just
Your prediction for what these secret games are.
not for games, but well, I don't know what it is.
Secret PlayStation game. What do you want?
Let's just go with prediction. This is your prediction on what you think these unannounced PlayStation and Nintendo games are.
wait. So how many predictions are we gonna have?
We're just gonna talk about. It.
We're just
Doesn't matter
talking
how
about
many.
E3, man.
Oh, this
E3.
predictions suck. So
You don't even have any.
I had like 5 predictions for
Skip
each
and
company.
Diego.
Okay, then go with those, and we'll talk about them because you're.
Yeah. If you have
You
ideas,
remember,
we can do it.
you know everything,
Yeah,
but nothing.
I do know more than you do at all. So
Wake up.
one of the unannounced games has to be from Software's game. That's most likely going to be either Demon's Souls 2 or another game just like that, which got leaked here pretty early called, working title called Project Beast. So that's most definitely has to be there. I don't think they're going to wait for Gamescom or TGS to show that one. Cause from the looks of it, it was pretty much really far done. So I think that's going to be one of the unannounced games. The other unannounced game cannot be, and I know people want it to be, but it can't be The Last Guardian. But I'm pretty sure that you're going to see The Last Guardian in this,
You think
In,
so?
in
Yeah.
what part though?
I'm calling you ain't gonna see
in the
crap.
Sony
I'm
conference.
calling it.
You're going to see The
Sony-
Last
Sony
Guardian
conference.
Sony
See,
conference.
if they don't show anything at all about Last Guardian in this press conference, then I have no hope for him to show
If
anytime.
they show Last Guardian, then we're seeing Half-Life 3. So
Yeah.
we ain't gonna see any of those.
No, but here's the thing though, with Sony, they're very open when they cancel something, they'll say it. They're like, okay, Sony Santa Monica's game is canceled.
And the
So-
Last Guardian's been like 9 years in development
Yeah,
now.
so there's a reason why they haven't canceled, and I'm pretty sure that you are going to see this game, whether it's good or not, that remains to be seen, but you are going to see
There's
this
going to
game.
be a Duke Nukem
No, I don't want
Oh,
Duke
no.
Nukem.
or Aliens Colonial Marines, one of the two.
So, as far as the other games, Sony is meant to have a brand new, single party studio called Pixel Opus. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to release a game here to be shown. And that's going to be one of the new games that's going to be open.
Okay, and then what about Nintendo?
What are my predictions for Nintendo?
Because they had two, right?
Nintendo's simple. It's going to be this is what I predict Nintendo's going to do.
And not just the game, but what will they show of the game? Let's go with that as well. Because they're always, because it's a hit or miss.
It's
with
my
them.
prediction, so I could do whatever the hell I want, alright?
Okay, fine, whatever. Gosh. Just
So-
trying to give you some advice.
I don't need your advice.
Jeez.
So this is what Nintendo's gonna do. They're gonna actually show a release date for Smash Brothers Wii U. They need to.
For both. For the summer and the winter one.
More specifically, I want to focus on the Wii U one. They need to focus on that one.
Okay, so, but if I remember correctly, on it said that they're starting off with Smash Brothers, correct?
No, it just said Nintendo.
Yep.
Okay, okay,
Nintendo
so they
did it.
changed it then. Because before that, it just said Smash Brothers first.
Yeah, some of
remember?
the schedule's been changed a lot, but they haven't actually released anything that actually says they're doing.
You know what they should do though? They should start strong and go with Smash though.
No,
Honestly.
I don't know, because
That's gonna. I don't know. I mean,
they
it be
could
either way.
start off with Smash, but there's
Or another hard hitting game that they're making or something like that. Another
like
hard hitter.
they want to see what Zelda's coming out. They want to see. Did they say that Zelda, and is that the only one that they're making a new one of? They didn't say anything about Star Fox or Metroid, right?
No, those
They
are
haven't announced
nothing.
anything for Nintendo. The only thing that I think we're supposed to be promised is some Zelda footage.
Yep.
That's the only thing they promised.
I can assume Bayonetta 2, since it's supposed to come out at the end of this year.
Still not buying it.
They
Of
have
course, we've had this discussion before.
X, right?
X is not gonna come out this year.
Well, no, but they'll show it this year,
X,
won't they?
what's X?
Yeah, I'm guessing they'll try to show. I predict they would show something. On
We
that.
haven't seen anything new from X, so.
What's X?
Yeah,
again?
so I think this would be a good.
The
year
last
to
time
show
we
some
saw
stuff.
something on X, I think, was February.
No,
February,
I
March?
don't think we've had anything since E3.
Nope.
No.
Just one trailer from E3. That's it.
No, we did.
Or two trailers. We had a trailer before
There was nothing
E3 and a
shown
trailer
from X.
during E E3.
Then E3 was the only time that they shown X. Probably TGS, but I don't remember anything from
Well,
it.
They
It was. They did
did-
TGS. They did a teaser, and then in E3 we had that long trailer.
They did show
Isn't TGS after E3 though?
Or not TGS. Is it GDC? GDC's before E3.
Yeah, but I don't remember them showing anything on GDC for X.
No, they did show X. I can't remember. It was in one of the two times that they did a reveal of Smash. I can't remember if it was with Rosalina or with Little Mac, but in that direct, they talked about X.
Yeah, but
'Cause
it wasn't new
before
gameplay, though.
Bayonetta 2.
What game
Well, it
was
wasn't.
X?
I don't know if it was. I don't remember if it was new gameplay or not. But I remember they talked about it, and they're like, it is supposed to be scheduled.
Thank
around
goodness
this
my
time.
prediction cover X, right?
Oh. I was just giving you more
I'm
specific.
saying prediction that you will see some more X this year. For
Yeah,
sure.
so
I
see
do,
more
I
X
do
for
think
sure.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Will we see like a quarter release?
I don't think you'll see any Metroid.
No, you're not gonna see
no,
it.
I don't think X will come out for a while.
You know what?
X is 2015, easy.
They need something. in
You know what I
2015.
think is? I think no, because they got Smash. They got.
That's this year. I said they need something in 2015.
Oh, I know. I think
I'm thinking Zelda and X will be next year.
Hyrule Warriors is it this year or next
It's
year?
supposed to be this year.
Does
That
anybody
thing
really
is not
care
gonna
about
move.
that game?
I'm sorry, that thing at best is gonna move 600,000 units. At best.
It's a diehard fans that just want to see Zelda look somewhat better than the Wii version.
Then,
That's a non-factor game, just like PlayStation All-Stars was a non-factor game.
do you feel
Yeah.
like they might? Do you think they might be showing out some big games then? Like, we don't know that they're making
This
certain
this
games,
is
like-
my bold
Well,
prediction.
Zelda's going to be the big one, I think.
This is my bold prediction right here. Nintendo's not gonna show any new IPs.
No, they won't. No.
No, they won't. This is my bold prediction. Eh?
It's not a bold if it's almost true. Like it's basically like that's
bold.
guaranteed.
That's a
The
bold
last
prediction.
time they showed a new IP was what last year with one for 101 or was it 2 years
That
ago?
was a
they showed
while
Like
ago.
Wonderful 101.
101 for 101 was a while
2012.
ago.
Well, that was like
Oh,
the,
you know what they
but
are
that was
showing?
the newest one,
I
right?
guess this is.
Yeah.
You know what they are showing though? They're going to show a lot of Sonic Boom. Footage,
yeah.
which
Have
I'm-
you seen the videos on the
Yeah, it looks
gameplay?
interesting. The only
It's-
thing I just hate Knuckles. Other than that, everything else
Yeah,
is
he
fine.
looks.
Besides Knuckles, everything's fine. He has no neck. He's body top heavy. I don't know.
I do really want to see more gameplay about it because I've seen some of it and some reviews on it on Kotaku. They're talking about how
it's really co-op.
It's co-op and it takes like the whole speed of Sonic is kind of taking a backseat in this because it's more of a fight.
Oh, then I won't play it.
It's weird. It's like an adventure.
I don't play Sonic.
fight
I do.
thing.
I've
Sonic-
never-
Sonic Unleashed was the worst.
The last Sonic game that I actually enjoyed playing was on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure.
And that's after that I didn't
Sonic
want to
Adventure 2
I
was
didn't
the
care
best.
about
Did
any
you
more
like
Sonic
Colors?
games.
Oh, never mind. Colors was fantastic.
Colors was good. Sonic Colors was good.
Generations was good.
So, do you think Sonic Boom's gonna be like Sonic Heroes then? Because Sonic Heroes is like that.
it was okay.
No, Sonic Heroes wasn't. Sonic Heroes wasn't like Sonic Heroes. Where you were
was
still
still
like
racing,
running. You were still
yeah.
racing and stuff. But this one is more
Adventure?
like a Ninja Turtle game, like Ninja Turtles in Time.
Beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's like a beat 'em
Oh,
up one.
God.
Sonic
and
is
it's-
not a beat 'em up though. Oh, okay, whatever. That's we gotta watch and see. What,
Well, they're making. I know, but they're taking it in a
Well,
different
we'll just
way.
wait and see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
and then they're gonna show the cartoon series too.
It's supposed to tie into the cartoon series.
Well, it's not really even a cartoon. It's actually digital or 3D.
It's a show. Yeah. That's what I
actually
meant.
like the trailer you've seen is how it is. They have some really cool footage too of the series, but I wasn't really into watching it. I watched they had like a 10-minute preview.
Yeah.
I wasn't digging it.
The animation was good, but
The animation was great. It wasn't interested. So I guess I'll do that. I mean, I don't think we'll see any Metroid.
I would love them to.
Yeah, my prediction is I don't think we'll see it.
Do you think is Nintendo big on giving just a small teaser? Kind of like a Halo 5 teaser, like how they showed something and then Halo.
Not that I remember.
I don't. Every time they show something, they always show like extended things.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
They give you enough so that you're satisfied.
We've had Donkey. You know what I'd really like to see?
Tell that to the Wii U
Actually,
owners.
I do have a prediction. Actually, Mario Galaxy 3. I'm thinking we might see something.
That would be cool.
That would be amazing. I could see it.
Jose.
happening.
But dude, they're just relying on the same things, man.
Yeah, but it's Nintendo. That's why our predictions.
Yeah, what do you...
Doesn't mean I have to be excided for it.
No,
You
but
should be
I'm excited for it because the Galaxy series are amazing. I'd love to have one on the Wii U.
excited for Far Cry 4.
No.
We're jumping to that.
No,
let's
I'll
finish-
talk about that a little bit
let's
later.
finish
You,
Nintendo.
you aren't excited for Far Cry 4?
No.
I'm about ready to squirrel tap you, boy.
I'm not a FPS fanboy.
I'm not a fanboy. It's a freaking amazing game.
You are the FPS
no,
fanboy.
FPS fanboy.
I know what that means. I'm not a complete fanboy. I just love Halo.
Okay. I don't buy Call of Duty in all the consoles I own.
That doesn't make me a fanboy.
Miles is quiet.
What does that make you then?
Like Call of Duty? I don't know.
You don't like Call of Duty either.
I like the campaign.
Anyways.
Okay, so wrap up. Let's wrap up with
Some of them.
with Nintendo because we did PlayStation. We talked about some of what they could show. Nintendo, we should probably stick to the same theme, but just add to their IPs that they have already. Maybe. I'm still hoping that they pull out something fantastic.
I think we're gonna leave E3, and Nintendo's gonna be in the same place that it is right now. Where
No,
it's gonna
dude,
have like some good
they-
games announced, but nobody's gonna be like, oh man, Sony and Microsoft better watch out.
We don't know yet. We don't know.
Well,
said-
I don't have
I'd
much
say that's
faith-
my
I
prediction.
don't have much faith in Nintendo's E3 conference, but their sales, I mean, the Mario Kart is just already pretty much saved that console. And then you got Smash Brothers coming out this year.
Yeah.
Like, I have faith that the console's gonna do better. I mean, it already is. It jumped a crap load this week.
Oh, hell yeah,
But
dude.
it's only gonna jump more. You get Christmas still coming, or you're gonna have Mario Kart and Smash. Those are gonna sell. So regardless of that, I don't see the E3 being amazing for Nintendo, no.
Do you think they're gonna show you, because it's enough time has gone to show you like a difference in the console, right? They can make a smaller console.
No, dude, that'd be dumb for them right now.
Nintendo doesn't really do
Because if
rehashes
they
of
do that,
consoles,
they
though.
have to bring down the
That's
price.
Do you think they would bring down the price?
And
They already
Nintendo-
did just drop it like $100.
When was the last time Nintendo ever did a newer version of a console?
Wii?
They did the Wii, but it was Canada only though.
Are you
The
talking
Wii
about the
Mini?
Wii Mini? Yeah.
They have those here.
That's
in
the
US
last
now.
one. Yeah, they did it
yeah, I
here.
didn't
Remember?
see it.
Because
But that was at the end of its life. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like Nintendo never rehashes their consoles.
Oh,
That's a
true.
Nintendo PlayStation.
Because otherwise,
thing.
what's it going to
I
sell
mean,
at
Xbox and
150?
PlayStation thing.
The Xbox did it. Remember the 360?
No, I said it's an Xbox and PlayStation thing.
yeah,
that
but
does
they,
that.
but
Nintendo
they,
doesn't.
but look, but the Wii U is like what in its third year, correct? Second year?
It's going in its third year.
It's going into its third year.
2.5 right
Xbox 360 came out what 2004, 2005,
It came out in
2005.
04.
Yeah, because
2004.
PS3 was a whole year after.
and then the Xbox Slim, at least as far as I remember, didn't come out to like 2008, 9
For the what?
for the
Slim?
Xbox 360 Slim. Didn't come out to
Oh,
like
that came out like what,
2009,
3 years? Or 4
yeah.
years? No, it's 4 years after.
it was for 2007.
Yeah, this consoles are 8 years old, bro.
So it's 2008 then when it came out.
Something like that.
Yeah, so if we were even thinking of them trying to make a new Wii U Mini, like
Nah.
I think the
This
earliest
thing's
would
already
be 2-3
small
years.
enough,
Yeah,
dude.
Oh, then didn't you think they would not rehash, but like put more things for the tablet then?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Well, there was a talk about how Nintendo a while back they're saying they want to focus more on the gamepad, which like I said before, I can't remember what episode we talked about it or when I mentioned it. They should have done that, day one, but they didn't. They kind of dropped the ball on that one, and so they're saying that all the other games are gonna try and implement it more to where it's not just more of a gimmick, but it's like you have to use it. But I don't know how. I don't know what games.
I even when I turn on my Wii U now, I don't even use the tablet. I just grab my Wii U Pro controller, turn it on, navigate with that, and play my game.
Well, I'm
I
just,
like
try to
play-
avoid it if I can.
That thing is fun to play on Mario Kart.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Jose,
All it does is show you a
the
map,
gamepad?
but I never want to look down.
No,
and
I don't
take
look at
my
the
eyes-
gamepad. I just like the feel of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like the feel. I mean, that's a personal thing right there.
Yeah.
It's a controller.
Yeah, it's just
There's like no difference to me from the Pro to the freaking gamepad.
Dude,
He's destructive either way.
Side note, when we were playing Mario Kart with Hipster Paul, Hipster Paul's like, no, it's because of this stupid tablet. That's why I'm losing. So
Whatever.
Jose's like, fine, whatever, I'll switch. And Jose was still winning, beating us first
So-
place.
That's right.
Okay, so I want to talk about PlayStation a little bit.
All right.
Okay, besides The Last Guardian, do you guys think this is what I want. Do you think we'll get an Infamous for Vita for once?
Proper game or rehash?
No, proper.
No.
I think it might be
A
rehashed.
Who could do a proper game though? Like what studio? Because I mean,
Aren't all the studios busy right now doing other things?
yeah.
Yeah, but
there
I
might
mean,
be
you gotta
nobody-
remember other studio, like even big studios, like they have.
I mean,
different
they have
departments.
second.
Or
Quote,
they have smaller studios.
I don't
that they
think
own.
they'll make
Sony
a
Band,
new. I don't think they'll
maybe?
make a new game, but I think they might do like a
like a
upgraded
collection.
graphics kind of thing.
I think.
Well, it won't be as powerful as the PS3 still, but yeah.
I think what Sony
Yeah.
could do
Yeah,
is
We'll
release.
compress it to make it look good for
Yeah.
the Vita.
I don't think we'll see a new one.
I
Just
just want to play Cole McGrath's story.
I'm
on
trying to
Vita.
think who could handle it.
I don't know. When it
'Cause-
comes to the ports,
Watch all the games that they're gonna show for E3 Japan only.
I mean, Sony Santa Monica is a huge team. They could definitely do it, but I think they're working on like a couple games right now, and then Sony Bend is working on a PS4 game. I'm pretty sure. So
I don't think it's likely that they will.
no,
I get all signs point to no.
I could see like a release Vita version of the first two games, kind of like they did with
That's
God
what
of
I
War.
was thinking.
But I don't think they would get like a proper game. Not at least anyway. Not at this time.
And yeah. Okay, so probably nothing like that for the PS Vita. So are you thinking that they're gonna announce? Because I haven't heard too much about PlayStation in this regard. But the only one that I've heard of a sequel of their current IPs that they have was Far Cry 4.
I'm
PlayStation.
talking about PlayStation though.
Yeah.
PlayStation Far Cry
Cry
is
is
multi-platform.
Universal.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
Universal multi-platform.
I was like, what?
Universal multi-platform.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
Miles.
Oh, man, we're not on Xbox yet.
Martians are playing there.
But-
A bold prediction. I'll say this. This is the boldest prediction I'll make this.
Oh, wait, before that. Do you think they're gonna show a lot of Project Morpheus stuff on their conference?
What
No.
the hell is Project Morpheus?
They're like their visor thing.
Well, I guess we
don't-
know that it's not gonna show.
I don't give a crap about that. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, because
Maybe.
remember, they're saying the whole push is, even they were releasing
Do not
same as
wanna
like,
wear a headset
no, the
in the
light
room
bar is
like
supposed to
an
be
idiot.
for virtual reality, so
If
I would
somebody, if they're close to actually have it ready to sell, then yes. I don't think it's really
I
that
guarantee
close.
they will show some of it. Yes.
They'll show some of it, but I don't
But I
think
think it's
they'll
going to be on the Expo
emphasize
floor.
it
It's
a
not
lot.
going to be on
do you
the
think they'll
conference.
show kind of like what they did before, just people playing it?
That's what I mean. I think it'll be on the Expo floor. I don't think it's going to be on the conference.
Yeah, I mean, it might be cool to watch.
Like,
See
it'll
that
be during
stuff.
interviews and stuff like that, where they'll like people do the games, like the post shows and stuff. I think, or that's what you'll see.
Yeah.
That's my guess, though. But I really want to see Uncharted. I hopefully they do. I know they're supposed to show stuff, but I want
heard of
to
that
see
too.
stuff. Direction the game's
Hey,
going.
wait, question. When is Last of Us supposed to come out? In July or June?
Dude, we don't know,
No,
but
we
I'll
don't
get
know.
into that.
It's
in a sec.
supposed, yeah.
I'll get into that in a
Do you
sec.
think? Oh, sorry.
But I just
Clipping here.
for Uncharted though, I really hope Drake needs to be in it. I want Scully. I want everybody in there that we all know and love. I want it to still be Uncharted. I don't know. I mean, I want to see what's because that studio's have so many problems with that game with people leaving. But I just really want to see. I want to see gameplay, not the trailer. I want to see something. I want to see what's been going on with that game. I want to make sure it looks up to par to what we expect from an Uncharted.
Hopefully.
That's what I want to see.
I'd find it.
I'm pretty sure they'll
No.
end with Uncharted 2.
Well, it's a huge IP for PlayStation. Like they would be dumb
That
to.
is their Halo.
Yeah, it would be ridiculous for them not to give 110%.
Yeah, I know, and I just want to make sure with everybody like leaving where it's going.
They're in the best hands right now. I mean, Neil Druckmann.
Well, now, just barely, but we've seen any footage. I mean, they just joined on. I want to see what's been going on
I'm
the
sure
last,
there were-
the last few years. What
The only thing I could think of, I think, like I said, graphic wise, like I think
I'm pretty sure
we're
it looks great.
fine. But
Oh, that'd be crazy
It's
to
a
see.
story.
Infamous price style
It's a story
graphics.
one that's just.
Well, here's the people who don't realize Neil Druckmann was he worked on the story with Uncharted 1 and 2.
Yes, but I'm saying he wasn't working primarily on it during the development stage. He's jumped on. So I'm saying when we see footage, we're going to see stuff that's been in the past being worked on. And I want to see, like, the direction of what it's been doing over the past few years. That's what
the thing is, we also don't know what was affected. They said
we don't know. That's what I mean.
They said that, letting these people go or whatever the situation or the, reasons were. I think they even went to say that everything's going as planned. Don't worry.
I mean, I'd be worried like this if it was Halo as well. I mean, Uncharted is the reason I bought it.
But like I said, they lost some pretty big hitters. I mean, like I said, and E3 will be, like you said, it'll be the time to
really
console us and
show.
tell us, really, yeah, don't worry, it's still in good hands.
Pillow,
yeah.
This is true.
Quick side note. I was correct. Amy Hennig does work with Visceral now, and they are working Star Wars. You bastards. Trying to tell me I don't know my
I never doubted you. I was like, you got to show us information.
So to go back to my topic, the biggest the prediction that I'll do this all night.
Did you do this again?
No,
did you say that before?
You cut me off. You're like, before you go into that, let me talk about this.
Okay,
Far Cry 4 is a PlayStation exclusive.
My bad.
The biggest prediction of the night. PlayStation is gonna combo the Vita and announce it at E3.
Oh, yeah, with that thing I showed
And it's
you.
going to be available.
Amazon did
by
that.
the end of this
Amazon
year.
France
UK?
posted that up.
Yeah.
And people were like, what?
And it's going to be like $450
Dude, if that's,
to combat the Xbox going.
I'll
For
predict
400.
$550.
if that's the case, I would buy it. That would
So
be
they dropped the
damn
Vita
good
to $50?
Sure.
How much is it right now?
200.
See, because the thing is like, the Vita is actually very successful for Sony because the attach rate for games there is huge.
I say 550 with some bundled games.
But as just a normal.
Cross games, probably.
How much is it right now?
No.
The Vita?
200 for the Vita right now.
No. My question is, as a a handheld, is it selling well? Because we talked about this
selling
before.
all right. It's
Like,
just,
it was not.
if you didn't compare it to the 3DS, it's selling fine. If you compare it to 3DS, it's selling like shit.
Yeah.
It's
well, like
two,
if you
David.
compare it to the PSP,
If you compare it to the Wii U, it's selling fine.
well, yeah, but you gotta compare it to its predecessor.
Yeah. No, the thing, yeah, because it doesn't have any Grand Theft Auto games, which helped the PSP sell quite a bit. So, I mean, bundling with the PS4 and ties it in with a good enough amount price point, it wouldn't change things around. I don't think it would outsell the 3DS, but it would definitely help.
Well, don't they count that sale differently though? If it's a bundle.
What? No, because you're still selling the units.
So you really think they're gonna drop it by $200? I mean,
Sure.
by $100?
I said it was the boldest prediction I'll make.
I'm guessing $50 off.
I'm going
bundle
same
with free
with
games,
Miles.
with some free games,
Because people
and
would
some
like,
PlayStation Plus in there too. Maybe like
Dude,
3 months.
that would be a knockout punch. Like, that would be something that would be like, Xbox announced that they released $400. Well, we're gonna bundle in the Vita and make it $450 or $500, $550. Like,
That would be a good price.
damn.
I'm guessing $550 still. But that's just prediction. Who
Let's
knows
say
what they're
it's
gonna do.
$100, $500.
$100? Damn, I'm gonna go buy a couple.
Do you guys? So, what are some of the first parties we haven't seen from PlayStation for a while?
Studios?
No,
games.
it's like AAA games, like first party AAAs.
Sly Cooper.
So we got Uncharted, we got The Last of Us.
Sly Cooper, Papa Rapper.
Papa Rappa? Parappa the
well,
Rapper?
Sly Cooper, they're working on a game.
Oh, yeah, they
right now.
are.
I thought they
Didn't
were working
not
on a
say?
movie.
No, they're working on a
That's
movie.
Ratchet and Clank.
No.
Game developers don't make movies.
I know, but I'm saying that the only thing I've ever heard of Sly Cooper
it's
was the
Ratchet-
movie.
No,
The
it's not
company's
movie, it's
making
Ratchet
a
and
new
Clank.
IP or
Diego,
something. What
quiet
was
you.
that?
Sly Cooper is having a movie.
Oh, he is too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
I was like, I saw
No, I
something
wasn't
about
saying
it.
that. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, they are. But what are they making? Sly Cooper's studio, they're making a new IP, and they're worried about if it'll do good. They're a little scared. I can't remember
Yeah,
Sly
try it.
Cooper.
it's an interview. What the hell
They,
game was that?
you know what's weird is with Sony,
Are you
like
talking
their
about
games that
the
came out, that come out.
original studio that made Sly Cooper or the last studio that made Sly Cooper?
I don't know.
Because it was a different studio that made the Sly Cooper 4
It's the
take some time.
It's the same dev group, so I don't know.
Okay, so Guerrilla Games, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna announce the new IP, which is supposed to be an open world game.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna learn anything from there. As far as from like the original, like God of War, we haven't seen anything from.
Oh, from that studio, yeah.
We haven't seen.
David Jaffe's out now, right?
He's been out for a while though,
Yeah.
Were they talking about?
because he did Dream Eat Sleep games or something like that.
Were they talking about showing? I don't know if it was this E3 or maybe next year. Something about new Mass Effect, or were they talking about making?
Oh, you know
another
what?
one?
That's probably going to be one of the secret EA games.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But it's like, because Battlefield's already known, so I
Well,
think
yeah.
Mass Effect.
I was just thinking where they're going with this.
I
Like
don't know.
in story wise, like if it's gonna be in a different part of during these events, or if it's going to be taking place
It's not
after,
gonna
because
be,
it's
it's
yeah.
not going to be Shepard's story, but if it's after or before, I don't know.
It better not be
or
Shepard's
during.
story. Yeah.
But
During-
anyway,
during?
for
Like a
PlayStation,
separate-
So go back to PlayStation.
they could do the Star Wars
Unleashed
Unleashed game.
Resistance.
No, Insomniac. Well, I mean, we could do it. Insomniac is a big.
Haven't they talked about making a new Resistance?
I don't think that we'll see. If we do see Resistance, which I hope we do, I don't think we'll see him anytime soon.
I want to play that game again with Jose.
Twisted Metal.
That game was good. Twisted. No, I don't think Twisted Metal is gonna come out.
Little
If
Big
anything,
Planet.
if anything, one of the only IPs that I would think that they would bring back is Alpha Filter.
Oh yeah, that could be
Because
it. How about a Jet Moto game?
no,
No, I think Little Big Planet, because that was a seller.
Didn't they come out with a new?
Little Big Planet
I don't know,
is
I don't
being
know.
worked on, but it's not by Media Molecule.
That's right.
It's done
yeah.
by Sumo, I believe.
You know what? If I had to call anything for Sony, I really think we're going to see a lot of new IPs.
I do
Yeah.
think.
You know what's weird though with Sony's
Well, that's
games?
with Sony. Sony always brings tons of new.
No,
IPs.
but I think this year a lot of these games that are going to be coming out. are
You're
gonna
gonna
be new
see
IPs.
something from Quantic Dream. No, wait.
Quantum Break.
No.
No. That's
Quantic
Xbox.
Dream, the studio that did Heavy Rain. You're gonna see something from there because we know that they've been working on the PS4.
Is that the one with the dad who's trying to find his son?
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah. So we know that they've been working on a PS4 game. So I'm pretty sure we'll see. Well, actually, because European developers usually are more announced on Gamescom, and they're a European developer. Damn it. Never mind. I don't think we'll see.
I'm going to make a bold prediction.
Okay.
I'm predicting that The Last of Us will be released on the 10th, Tuesday, announced from Sony. Or, no, not Tuesday. It'll be announced on Monday night. That'll be coming out tomorrow.
Bold prediction.
That's my prediction.
PlayStation All Stars
they
2.
came out and they
I
officially
would love
said...
it.
They're not gonna make it. Whatever.
Naughty Dog officially came out and said that we have confirmed release date, but it is not the June 13th, like the prediction. And so it's like, well... so you're going to tell us you have a release date, but you're not going to tell us what it is? And I'm like, nope. So obviously it's safe for E3.
Okay. So,
And June was when it came out last year, so if it's not that, I'm guessing probably the 21st.
okay. Before we go to Microsoft, I want to talk about one more thing. We talked about this last episode. It's the Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer.
Okay.
What do you think it's gonna show? Is it gonna be more of the coma, or is it gonna be more?
5.5 long ass trailer.
It's gonna be like 5, 6, 7 minutes, because the last trailer was 7
was.
minutes, I think, right?
And then they'll probably talk about it a little bit, show some gameplay. It's supposed to be probably a 20-minute panel, so.
Well, what are you expecting from it? Because
I
like
don't
it's
know,
like
more of what
remember
we're to expect. I don't know.
remember how he said Kojima said that it's
be
gonna be
dark.
hard
Yeah.
for people to watch. So is it gonna be more of what you played, in the demo of like you were saying, you were playing and this girl they're doing a surgery on her. You could see like the detail and the test signs of them, going into
I don't
That was
think
disgusting.
so.
What do you think they're gonna show then? Just more of him and
I think it'll be more brutality. I mean, I don't think
And
there's
there's
going to
gonna
show
be,
any of that rape stuff that's supposed to happen in this conference.
well, I was thinking like if it says hard to watch, it's gonna be something that's happening to him.
yeah, he might be tortured or something. I
Like
don't know.
maybe how he got his arm cut off, or
Wait, arm
Well, that was a
off.
dream, though.
that was a dream.
I don't know.
I don't
'Cause
think that was a dream.
The Phantom Pain was a weird ass
This
trailer.
is a
that
prequel. I
made
don't
it.
remember getting
I was confused because when you saw it looked like gameplay at
Yeah.
one point with the running, like he still had,
all the stuff that you
that-
think cinematic in that is gameplay.
yeah, and what I'm saying is, like,
I don't
it
know
might
what
be a dream, it might be in the coma, because we know that he's been in the coma for 9 years, and when they showed that trailer when, he's awoken by the doctor, you don't see his hand. The only time you saw his hand was in the announcement trailer 2 years ago, when he's like looking around, he's looking up, and he falls off the
Wait,
bed.
doesn't in the gameplay one of the snake guys doesn't he have a another arm, like an attached arm, not a robotic arm, but like
He's not Freddy Krueger, Diego.
no. There's something. There's something
Not about the
there.
Metal Gear series. to
Okay,
talk
so
about it,
wait,
to be honest.
like a third arm?
No. Like I'll have to look it up.
Are you talking about Ocelot? Because he has another arm that he
no.
implemented it himself.
No, I'll look it up. Hold on.
I don't know what kind of army you're talking about, Diego. Guys, I think we named every kind.
Bionic Commando is a
I
different
really
game.
don't know enough to talk about it, to be honest.
Bionic Commando, it is a different
Well,
game.
I think that's gonna be a really big one.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to be shown at Sony. Because, I mean...
I think what Mouse says is gonna be at a panel or
yeah,
No,
well,
it
not at
is.
the
It's going
press-
to be at the end of the night on Thursday. That's the last thing we're going to see.
at the
Also,
press conference.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna
That
be
was
at
the last- that's the
6:40. We're
closing
gonna
thing.
see that. It'll be probably a 20-minute.
I don't know what he's going to show, but it could be whatever he wants. I mean, Hideo Kojima, freaking crazy guy.
dude, that guy.
So,
Oh, here it is. No, Liquid Snake. He gets a transplanted arm.
Yeah, we talked about an arm.
Yeah, he said Ocelot. Or is he the same guy? I don't know the game, so.
Moving on to Microsoft.
All right, Microsoft. So the big hitter, obviously,
All
Halo.
I care about is Halo 2.
That's the biggest one, and specifically in the schedule, it did say just Halo 5, correct?
No, it just says Halo.
It just says Halo.
We're having
before,
a 30-minute Halo conference.
Okay, so it did change because
Not in the Microsoft conference. My guess is whatever game is this is my prediction. Whatever game is coming out, Halo 2, is coming out, that's going to be mostly the panel. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of teaser during the Microsoft conference in the morning, and that's where we're going to see some Halo 5 stuff. But I don't think we're going to have a whole panel on Halo 5 till next year, which is what, well, I should say Bungie did, but this is 343, but what Bungie always did is you get a little bit of a tease the year before, but the year it's coming is when you got all the gameplay.
but that's for Halo 5.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I don't think
so-
we're going to see a lot of Halos with some Halo is coming out. Halo 2, hopefully, is coming out. That's going to probably be during the 30-minute
I don't think they could talk for Halo.
No, they like I said, they could change. They could change so many things that was in the game. I mean, with Halo Anniversary, they didn't really go too much into it. They just said you can switch, between these two versions of the old.
But that was a
Xbox
bit off,
version.
I think we saw on that, wasn't it?
My thing,
It was like a 10-minute video we got of that, though.
You know what
they
I
really
believe?
talked in depth and then talked about, like, the history and, like, how it's came to be. I mean, they could talk about that and, like, the sales it's made.
They talked about the
and
multiplayer
how
of
it's
that one as
revolutionary.
well.
They could do, like, a huge skit about, like, back in 2000 when the 2001 when the Xbox came and the Halo came out, and then we came out with Live, and then this, like, this huge introduction video, and then boom, and then now in today's future, and we're gonna start doing this and this. Just like how Call of Duty has a huge conference on there saying they start, like, here's the multiplayer again, and we're giving you this, all this.
don't use Call of Duty.
No,
over
this,
here.
this
No, what
I
I'm
know
saying
what you're
is, like, how
saying.
Call of Duty has their conferences, it's like
So-
30 minutes or like, they could do something like this.
So
Halo.
I wish they.
What I'm
did
thinking
that.
they're gonna do.
I think they're gonna talk about the TV show. Honestly,
I
Yeah,
think
they
they'll-
talked
I think
about
they
that.
Will, but I
They
don't,
will.
They could do that on Halo conference as well. They
Yeah.
could do that all in 30 minutes, Halo 2 and that. I really don't believe that the Master Chief Collection is legit. The 1, 2,
No.
3, and 4 ports. I think that is stupid of Microsoft, especially if they want the money.
and Microsoft wants money.
Yeah, so I think we'll get an anniversary of 3, and I think we'll get an anniversary of 4 because that's going to make money.
I think they're gonna try and spread the time out equally with Halo 5, 2, if it 2,
They need to balance
most
it,
likely,
not all come
and the
out at
TV
once.
series. And with 2, other stuff they could talk about is a multiplayer because, like we said, it's regarded as the best multiplayer in any of the Halo games.
We wouldn't have multiplayer of anything we have on consoles today if it wasn't for that game.
Yeah, and so-
I think everybody can agree with
and-
that. That's
and
not
so the-
fanboy,
and-
that's just true.
and so the-
Matchmaking and everything.
Yeah, and so the big question is it coming back? Or how is it coming back?
That's
or
the thing.
what?
If it is coming back, it's going to be really disrespectful if they don't do multiplayer or do it the way people remember it. Otherwise, people are not going to be happy.
Or is it that, or is it going to run on that new engine? I mean, we don't know.
No, I don't think it will.
I don't think
because
it will, but-
the problem with the multiplayer with the first one that they'd have to do Reach is it didn't have the netcode in the first one.
Yeah.
You can't port no netcode. You'd have to redesign the game.
I mean, the
They're
only
not going
thing,
to have enough time to do that.
I
2
mean,
has the netcode.
the only thing I could think they could possibly do, they kind of did it with Halo, but not really with the anniversary one, is they gave you some of the older maps from Halo, and they gave you the option to play classic mode, which was
On
you
Halo
had,
Reach.
yeah, on Halo Reach engine.
So no,
But,
they
like,
won't, because if they said their journey starts on Xbox One, I don't think that the Halo 2 anniversary is going to be also on Xbox 360. I don't see that. Because if they did that, no, they just, that wouldn't work, especially as a development time.
Okay, so,
Because then you wouldn't be able to play together with your friends on the 360. I just don't see it.
I actually could see that happening. If Titanfall, one of the biggest hypers game, made it out, and they could just give it out to somebody else. Because who's doing this? 343?
For 3.
yeah,
So yeah, they
343.
could just give it out to somebody else.
I do think that the beta will come with it, though.
just keep the beta on there. It would just be for a limited time, correct? Usually they do with betas, it's only for a set period of time.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't do a beta for an entire year or for like a few months and then cut the
No, I didn't
multiplayer
mean that.
completely.
We probably won't get a Halo 5 beta until probably August or October.
But it'll come with. But do you
But I
think
think it'll come with the
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Like every purchase will come with the game. I mean, they've done that in the past. So.
Kind of like how the God of War got the Last of Us
Yeah.
came out with Steven Spielberg and all that.
Yeah, they're gonna talk about it, but they're not gonna have anything to show. They just barely started
Yeah.
filming.
They need. Are they gonna? Are
That's
they
kind
gonna?
of thing that sucks.
Yeah.
So
They're running late
that's
for
like
that
their
one.
big one though. Like they're the one that they're gonna focus, everything on and drive it. Like
Yeah.
And we know Quantum Break is not going to be
Quantum
here.
Break. I'm
They're
hoping
not
they
gonna
show.
be there.
No.
They officially announced that?
Gamescom is going to be.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Well, we're gonna have some Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
Which, what do you think of it so far?
It's not my type of game, but it looks great. It's just not the type of game I play. It's just an action
What?
platformer. I'm just
From
not
what
into
you've
those.
seen from Sunset Overdrive, or if you've seen anything about it,
What do
What
I
do you
think?
Wake up, Diego.
do you think that they should invest more time in it, or just kind of be like, it's there?
They should definitely, well, they have their own panel, correct?
What? Oh, they do. Actually.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they were going to be in the Microsoft panel at all. Maybe like a little, Caesar reel, whatever. I don't really think that Sunset Overdrive is going to sell that much and is going to be that important of an IP for Microsoft. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. It seems like, if I was Microsoft, I would focus on something else. Actually, this would be me. Like, I would focus on a new IP or something like that. Cause we know that they said that they're going to bring new IPs. So I would focus more on that than Sunset Overdrive. Cause this Sunset Overdrive seems like a good AA game. Nothing that's going to be like, whoa.
And we were talking about, okay, well, everything that we talked about so far, Microsoft has had basically their own panel.
Yeah.
It's nothing that's been
I
focused
think we're
on
going to
the
see some new
conference.
IPs.
So the conference, you think is going to be focused on, like I said, if this one said games. So you think that entire conference is going to be releases of new IPs one after another, or what?
I think we're going to see a push for indie games. Kind of like the below, no, what was it? Below? Something like that. We're going to see some indie games. I think we're definitely going to have to see some ID at Xbox games that have been working on. We're going to see some...
Oh, I just barely thought of one, but continue.
I would say we're going to see hopefully three new IPs.
I hope so. Microsoft looks like they're really pushing IPs this time.
Yeah.
I want some old ones like Wrecked and Whacked and I don't know, Conquer or something. Like something cool, like something that we've been wanting for a long time.
I don't think we'll see Conquer.
But you know what I just thought of, guys? For one of those secret games? What about Doom 4? We already get a beta code with Wolfenstein. You think we might see something finally?
I would say if anything if we get anything at all, it would just be either them telling them that they're working on Doom 4 or getting us a teaser. Possibly. Just cause I don't know. Because Wolfenstein just came out, what, 2-3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
3
Sure.
weeks, 2 weeks, yeah,
Three?
something like that. It was recent. It was recent.
Yeah, it was way
Something
recent.
close by.
Like, I don't know. I don't see them coming with a full trailer on that game just yet.
I can see a trailer as long as it's not like a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Mortal Kombat trailer.
Which they'll probably focus on also. Well, not
Mortal Kombat?
Microsoft, but, at E3.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. Cause don't they have their own panel too?
Yeah, they have their own
I
panel.
do.
So, I mean, because here's the weird thing, because Gamescom is getting bigger each year, so I don't think it'd be good for Sony and Microsoft to release everything at E3.
So then what are they going to fill their time with? Besides their
know.
games? Because
They're definitely going to show Horizon.
yeah.
They're going to show
I
that.
cannot wait
They're going to
for
show
it.
Fable.
Is Mirror's Edge Microsoft exclusive or no? Is it all
No,
platforms?
it
can't
is Windows.
It is Windows?
Yeah.
Cause since it's Windows, are they going to show it at Microsoft?
I don't think we're going to see anything on
It's
that.
kind of a revision though, to be
I
honest.
thought it was like a reboot type.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not a redo, it's like a reimagination.
At the earliest, you will see at E3 next year. I don't think they'll show anything on Mirror's Edge.
Didn't they speak about it? Didn't they mention it last year?
Yeah, but it was nothing aside from like a CGI trailer, so I don't think they're even working on it. So I'm pretty sure that you won't see anything like that. I mean, they have their announced titles like Fable's Legend. They're gonna focus on that. Like I said, Project Horizon with what was the Forza Horizon?
Forza Horizon 2?
They have that. I think that's a pretty cool indie game called Below or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So they're gonna focus on that.
Killer Instinct Season 2 we got.
Season 2.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's its own panel though, correct? With a couple other things. I don't know what else Microsoft has.
I think it's just, Phil Spencer said game. So I'm
Didn't-
expecting new IPs.
who's Black Tusk is working on what?
Oh,
Gears of
jeez.
War? No. They're not working on Gears of War. That's
We're not gonna see crap of that. Maybe
No, but who-
like a logo.
But who's working on that? It's not Black Tusk. It's
I don't remember the name.
I thought it was.
I think it is.
I think it
Black
is.
Tusk.
I think they are working on Gears of
Yeah,
War.
So
I
you
think it
might
is
see
Black
like
Tusk.
a vertical slice,
think
like
a
a
logo.
CGI trailer.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if we'll see that. They're only like 44 days in. I think we'll see a logo.
They could do like the
coming out
Uncharted
in
one
2016.
where there's a voiceover, maybe Phoenix again or whatever.
I think.
No, well, I
think
don't know
26
where they're gonna go with this.
No,
with Gears of
2016
War.
I think will be Gears. We're gonna get Halo 2 this year, Halo 5 next year, and then Gears the year after that. That's how I see it.
I just don't know what they're gonna do with Gears because.
Honestly, I'd rather have a remastered version than them starting it over again. And it had a great start, it had a great end.
Dom's gone. Like once Dom's gone, like Gears of War 3 was for. I just loved how it ended.
Like
be
a prequel, I like to see actual Judgment Day.
Yeah, because
the
prequel
get thrown into the prison.
Because the prequel that they did was with Bard and
Baird and Cole.
Coltrane.
So I don't know. To be honest, I really feel that Microsoft's doing what they did with the OG Xbox, and I think we're going to see a lot of IPs this time.
Question: going back to Nintendo.
I want another Crimson Skies. Damn it! That game was unbelievable. Gosh, that was such a good game.
Do you think that Nintendo's going to try and push more for third-party developers to make their games?
I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo.
Because they haven't
really saved themselves.
Because honestly, like I think last year they said that they were going to have like 8 or 12 third-party games last year, and they kind of did. They had like Arkham City or Arkham Origins. They had Call of Duty.
The problem is like we've talked about this.
It's the development's completely different, and they're
getting
have to downgrade.
They're starting to get lapped already. I mean, Watch Dogs isn't even out yet on the Wii U. For instance, like that game should have been out day and day with every other console.
Yeah, but it's coming out in fall.
Yeah, it's coming out in fall. The thing is that Nintendo needs to have like something like, I don't know. I don't think they want to have third parties, but I don't know if third parties themselves want to work with Nintendo aside from Sega.
Well, my question is if they, it might be too late in the game anyway for Nintendo, but if they were to have, for some reason, like, tremendous, huge sales, would that change the view of the third party developers?
They already
maybe
dropped
we
the
should
console down $100.
Well, yeah.
Even if they sell much, I mean, the only way they could have like third parties if they pay for exclusivity games, like especially created
like
for
Sonic
the Wii U.
and
Yeah, because I don't think
Well, Sonic, they've licensed 2 games that are exclusive on,
which is Sonic Lost World
and then Sonic Boom.
and Sonic Boom.
Then the next ones after that will start being multi-platforming, and they signed a deal for the next 2 are only Nintendo platforms.
Yeah, because I mean, the problem here is that even if Nintendo sells well, which is already sort of making up their losses.
Let's just say this. This is completely hypothetical. Let's say that the Wii U supposedly, catches up to sales with the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Okay.
Hypothetically. At that point, the third party would be like, no, that's not.
So at that point,
if they were on,
let's say we're probably talking about even the 3DS. Look at the 3DS. There's not that many third-party games on it.
But that one's selling like crazy.
Yeah, but there's not that many 3DS other parties on it. That many. Mainly is like the best games on the 3DS are always like Nintendo exclusives. So I don't know, man. Even if it sells if the Wii U sells well, even if it beats out the PS4, I don't think. I mean, look at what happened with the Wii. The Wii outsold the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and there's still no third-party developers aside from crappy games.
Nintendo makes their money from their first parties. It's always been that case. Nobody wants to buy Call of Duty on a Wii. They're going to buy it the Xbox.
Now is that people want to have other experiences on the Nintendo platform, which is why that's the main complaint now.
You know what? But what you just said, think about it, like, I do too, but I know they're going to be Nintendo branded. Because I know I'd much rather have...
That's the problem. That's what people like, what the hell do we play? And people like, well, we have Mario and Zelda, and they're like, that's cool, but what else? And they're like, well...
But then again, that's what I mean. Like, so really, I think when it comes down to what you're saying is really more new AAA IPs. New ones.
But I don't think Nintendo's willing to develop them themselves.
When you
they've
really
tried,
think about
they've got a second-party developer to do it, and it didn't work as well.
The only thing I can think of doing is, like, games that they haven't done for so many years of their old IPs that they're holding on to, making new games, new designs of that.
Like a new Ice Climbers game?
Yeah, or Game & Watch, or just something. I'm just throwing stuff out there, not saying I want these games. Like, that's the only other thing I can say.
F-Zero.
Because
F-Zero
like you said,
GX
they're
Racing.
not going to make a new IP.
Yeah.
So, if you're not, then do a creative idea on some of your older ones you haven't done for centuries.
The question is why they don't go back to those ones, because
That's what I
they've-
mean. Some new idea
Yeah.
with the gamepad or something. Give it, like, they got what they need. Bring out something creative.
I mean the newest one that we got was Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
I mean the last one they had was on the Wii, correct?
No, the last one they had was on the
was on the Wii.
3DS, the Kid Icarus. They brought that back, and it'd been like 20
See, a
years
new
since
Kid Icarus, like a AAA,
Yeah,
that
they
would
bring
be cool.
Kid Icarus back on 3DS. They need to bring back, their Metroid.
They did bring him back. It was like last year though. He was
Metroid?
no Kid Icarus.
Yeah, we know that.
We know. I was talking about, but the Wii U needs to get Metroid. Wii U needs to get a new Star Fox because
F-Zero GX
there's a lot
Racing
of people that were upset that I think it was the last Star Fox that they made for the GameCube
Adventures.
was Adventures, and you were more shooting and on the ground than in your,
You know what? I really didn't mind that as much, but I do think a fully controlled Star Fox would be good. But if they're going to do it, the rail's good, but I want more all free mode. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah,
Give us
it just
more
depends.
open world
That would be
design
cool.
to it. But yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, for all these conferences and like PlayStation, I want to see Halo 2 for Xbox One. I want to see more Uncharted for PS4, and for Nintendo, I would love to see some Star Fox.
I
Those are
would-
like the things I want to see the most. And if
Yeah.
we get some Star Fox, yeah, just
on the
don't be
Wii
a
U is gonna
crappy-
look good. Like,
Yeah,
it's just gonna be
dude,
awesome.
Think of a new Star Fox. That'd be fantastic. But give us co-op. Give us something new. Give us
Yep.
something more than just a battle mode.
Because I mean, the best co-op I've played in a long time has been Gears of War, like co-op where you're
Yeah.
2 separate players.
Yeah. So I mean, I think a Star Fox, some co-op 4 players would be awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be
Jose.
I don't know, man. Nintendo's the one that I worry the most about.
The thing is, I don't understand
I
what
worry
it,
about Nintendo the most, but I worry about the most boring conference. No offense, is gonna be Sony. Like I don't know what they're gonna bring to the table. Like they got to do something.
You know what's weird with Sony?
They've already mentioned they don't have a lot of like AAA IPs coming out this year. So what are they gonna show? Like I'm really excited to see.
they're gonna show
Here's what
PlayStation
people-
Land.
I just feel they might have the weakest conference unless they bring a Last Guardian. Then they just stepped it up.
This is what people don't remember. Basically everything that is shown at E3, regardless of what company it is never really released on that year. So even Microsoft, whatever they show, it's not going to release this year. Aside of the stuff that we know. Like Halo 2, like that.
Yeah,
might-
like Battlefront.
but that's not even technically
not.
not confirmed. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much it is, but technically they haven't said.
It's
coming out.
Sony has something up its sleeves. There's
they
been a
have to have
couple of
something.
leaks that there's 5 news, like Megaton news. Sony,
Yeah, I heard that one.
There's a reason
hope
why
they do,
Sony
yeah.
is actually spending money and putting people on the theaters. There has to be something there. I don't
I
know
guarantee
what it
about
is.
something. I'm just excited.
I don't
They're
know
the ones
what.
I'm most worried about, but also the ones I'm most curious about.
Sony right now, I'm like, what the hell are you gonna do after last year's conference? Like,
That's what I mean.
You can only go down.
yeah, you can only
I
go
mean
down.
Yeah.
that's tough, but that's what it is because Xbox just did. They fell flat on their asses, and then you had Nintendo who didn't even show up. They just had the Nintendo Direct, and everything was on PlayStation. And PlayStation came through and
now
just delivered.
And now Microsoft has to prove their point too. They're like, no, we're in this race. That's what they gotta do.
And with Phil Spencer finally like, so what are y'all going to show? What about the entertainment? Games. Well, what about the entertainment science? Games. It's like,
So-
okay, yes, sir.
Damn it, no more
he's
apps.
Like, we're in it to win. It's like, I mean, he's already done so many changes in the last 30 days, but I honestly think Sony was last year's. I think Microsoft's going to win it this year. That's my prediction. You know, that's just my
David,
prediction.
prediction? Who wins?
It's gonna be Xbox.
I'm guessing
Like I
Xbox
said,
this year.
my wishful thinking, it won't happen. I know it would be Nintendo, but I mean that's like far off. I still in
think
my heart,
Nintendo
I
will be
want
last
Nintendo to
still,
win.
though. I think they'll be last. Like he said, like the prediction was PlayStation. They have something that's going to blow people's mind. And we've seen a lot of Smash already, so there's not going to be anything that's going to be like, oh my gosh, with Smash that we're going to be able to play it, soon. So I really think Sony will come second this year, but I think Nintendo will fall behind as usual. Unfortunately.
Like I said, I'm hoping that Nintendo pulls something out. But like I said, realistically, it's gonna be Xbox.
Yeah, and I think PlayStation will probably win next year.
Okay, Diego.
That's just me.
I don't really have anything to
This is
say.
the first time he talked in like 3 minutes.
Oh, my throat hurts. It's just allergies.
You got some bad allergies going on
I'm
right
just
now,
not gonna
people.
talk. I'm good.
Wait, did you even tell us who you think's gonna win?
He said, I have nothing to say.
Okay, Jose. It's gonna be Ubisoft, right? They're gonna win.
Delay la delay. Shoot, man. Like, technically, the easiest choice here would be Microsoft. But, I don't know, man.
And if they show Halo 2 and Halo 5, that's going to be really hard to beat. And then if they show some more new IPs.
Well, here's the thing.
I just think it's more
For you,
varied
Miles,
this
what
one.
would it take for Sony to win? Like, Halo 2's been announced. I think that, like, that...
God, that's really
It
hard to
hasn't been
beat.
announced. That's the thing. It technically has not been
No,
announced.
that's what I mean. So he's saying, like, I mean, if Halo 2 wasn't announced, which
No,
obviously...
if Halo 2 is announced, but what would it take for Sony to win if Halo 2 is announced?
New one.
God.
I would say the Uncharted one if they showed
It has to
something
be
like.
something really
Right.
hardcore solid with Uncharted, or they're not going to win it. I mean, Halo 2 holds such a big, even in PlayStation people's heart, you know? I mean, I know it's so many Sony fanboys that would buy an Xbox One tomorrow if it was Halo 2. I tell them about Halo 5, I might play it with my friends. And I'm like, well, what if Halo 2 came out remastered, like, and they're not changing anything? Oh yeah, I buy an Xbox One.
Right.
Like, Sony fanboys. Like, I mean, it's a really big game. I hope Microsoft knows, like, this is a year to do it. But, I mean, other than that, I'd have to say Uncharted, and maybe throw in, like, a sneak peek of Last of Us is being worked on, like a sequel. Other than that, it's gonna be really hard to beat Microsoft this
And I think
year.
we talked about that, the whole
Yeah,
Last
the
of Us
price
being having a
drop and
sequel.
everything. It's just, I
Like,
don't know.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want a sequel. I personally wouldn't. Just
I
'cause-
want a sequel,
I want to
personally.
see that, but it takes...
It's just it depends on where
But
they
he's
do it.
just asking what would it take, because Microsoft
But yeah.
really does have the books laid this year.
But if they had some sort of Last of Us sequel or prequel or whatever, like, I'd be like, oh,
But it
yeah.
needs to be that what's Uncharted for them to win. I
Yeah.
So, back
It's
to
gonna be
it.
really hard. Halo
I
5 and 2 is
I
gonna be
think
hard.
Microsoft has it in the bag, but I'm not gonna lose my way, and I'm gonna put my money on Sony. They're gonna have something there.
Oh,
I
they
don't know
will.
what.
I'm guaranteed.
But I mean,
I don't even
Project
think
Beast
the
is
Last
good.
Guardian
but I
would
don't know.
save it for me.
No. The Last Guardian is like nobody's gonna
Let
count
Duke
on that.
Nukem now.
You know what's funny though? If they had a PC conference and they just showed Half-Life 3 for once, then they would win everything.
Dude, Half-Life 3? Oh.
Everybody'd be like, alright, game over, pack our bags.
We release in the Steam boxes later this year.
With the
One
Steam
more thing.
controller.
Yeah, so
Oh jeez.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like I said, Microsoft has it, but I'm gonna go with PlayStation. Don't lose your way moment.
Is it because you're a fanboy or you really think they can win?
There's something there. There has to be something.
But you know, it'd
big.
become really tough. Like, no fanboyism. Like, Halo 2 and Halo 5, that's gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah, there's something there.
No, I guarantee they have something. I guarantee they have something.
I didn't think they were gonna win last year, and all it took
they
was
own last year. Are you kidding me? They own that.
When they released the Xbox One that month early and showed everything, I was just like, oh no. I got this this sharp pain in my heart. It's like, oh no. Microsoft, what did you do? And that's how you think, no!
So yeah, I'm not gonna lose my way. I gotta believe. Kill moment, damn it.
Don't lose your way.
But yeah, so I mean, in the end, I think every gamer's gonna win regardless of what platform or what developer they like. We're gonna have something for everything over here, so be on the lookout for E3. I mean, hell, why wouldn't you?
No, if you're a gamer in any sense of the word, watch it. Watch it, you're gonna be,
dude.
what?
There was, I just remember of a Sony moment, 2010 where Kevin Butler came out and he talks about he says something along the lines where, while we all we pledge our allegiance to different consoles or something like that, we all serve one master and his name is video games or something like that. So I mean, in the end, we're all gonna win.
Atari's gonna come back full throttle.
What?
Atari.
Oh,
Bold prediction. Atari's gonna come back.
and then extra bold prediction. Sega's gonna announce their Dreamcast 2.
Oh, I'd buy that.
I'd buy that.
And then the Ouya's gonna trump everyone.
No, that's taking it too far. What are you talking about?
But yeah.
In a way, Microsoft kind of is the new Sega, though. Because the Dreamcast, when they announced they were working with Windows, they were working with Microsoft on the Dreamcast when they first got it out, and after that we got the Xbox. So, in a way, as much as we like to dream, Microsoft kind of took over Sega's spot on that. So.
For Sega.
We'll see what happens. But, alright, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Keep a lookout on our Facebook page, because on
Miles
Monday...
is gonna keep you posted.
Yeah, Miles is going to keep you posted. We're going to give you short little web episodes or little YouTube episodes at the end of each day, or we'll try to let you know what we saw, what we thought. It won't be too long. So keep a lookout, and then we'll go back to our regular episodes, starting with Jose as our host again.
Yeah.
For episode 22, title of the episode is In Process.
No, actually, I'm not gonna be there at that time, remember? I'm gonna be covering Anime Salt Lake. It's gonna be just Miles and Diego.
Oh yeah, because I have a concert that day. Oh yeah, so it's gonna be Miles and Diego. So, I guess it's gonna be Diego's turn to host at that time.
Yeah.
And Diego is...
Woohoo.
Diego's
He's
adamant.
still here. He's just, his allergies have
Let's
killed him
end it,
today.
you guys.
Alright, let's end it. Alright, so signing off, this is David the Smash Man.
Miles the Tech Guy. Diego, the little brother to my left.
Hello, brother.
I was gonna sign off for it, but Mr. PlayStation himself will say all of it. Peace out.
Okay, peace out, guys. Chibi No Podcast.
Bye.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.